And we're live.
You know, before we started the show, wanted to talk about this Eat Dat Pussy 445 drama.
Hell
and,
yeah.
You know, like Alex and I were both kind of on the same page of like, yeah, I didn't really know who this was. The most I've ever heard about this guy is him being a pedophile in the last 48 hours. That's it. But based on the amount of pure videos and huge YouTubers like Penguinzo, whatever his name is, like all these videos have like 10 million views. It's insane. So he was one of those guys, I think, almost like Wings, where his fame was bigger than his channel said, you know, in that way. Like people had seen his like meme videos. So yeah, Kyle.
Yeah. So it was funny. Alex here was like, so who's EDP? What's he best known for? And I was like, well, as of late, it's the rape of young women. Okay. He's most notable for his child predatory actions.
I'm up to speed. Is he a child predator or an attempted child predator?
My man doesn't attempt anything. He does. He's a doer, Woody. Okay.
Well, falsely accused. My apologies, EDP. If you watch this, I didn't mean to imply you couldn't score with the teenagers.
Jesus Christ. Are you an attempted podcast host? No. Hell no. You do that shit. You wake up and you're a podcast host. Every fucking Thursday night here, you are buckled in, ready to go. Mm-hmm. That's how EDP is with child predation.
Yeah. And based on the way, like, I didn't read all the logs, but this was not his first time dipping his toe in the pedo pool. Like he's got a season pass.
He is the Lance Armstrong of child buggery.
He's got a season pass.
Dude, we thought
like it's a Destiny update. Oh god.
We thought those numbers at the end of his name were random. No, that was his age range. 4 to 5.
That's his fucking score. 445 so far. Yeah, it's real dark.
This shit is it is ghoulish.
It is ghoulish. And we often talk about how, like, you know, you've really got to be careful when you call someone a pedophile. We're kind of sensitive about the P word because sometimes these guys will end up with a 17-year-old girl or something
who looks
like, pedophile. And it's like, all right, first of all, that girl is a literal runway model. You're talking about an actual model here, and she's 17. She is not a child. He is not a pedophile. So
legally consenting, what are we doing, right?
But here we are in a situation where, and I don't want to get the numbers wrong because the numbers are so important sometimes, especially when you're like 18 to 17, 17 to 16. It's like, oh, things just swung a lot. You know, things just changed a lot. I think this girl was 13 or 14. That's the main focus of,
it was like he's 30 and she it's a made up girl.
He's only 30?
The made up girl was 13. So
are you serious? He's only 30?
Yeah, I saw in the chat it said like, haha, I'm 30 and you're only 13. It's a crazy age gap. I want to suck my cock or whatever the next but like there was stuff like that in there.
Just but imagine all the nasty shit I could teach you with 17 years of extra life experience.
Could literally be her father.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be that scandalous.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah. Where's her fake father letting her chat online to these women?
Well,
yeah. So it's like, and he knows. Like,
according to these screenshots, he calls himself daddy. So it's making a lot of sense.
God.
And he is a rough-looking 30. He looks terrible.
Oh, does he?
Oh, he looks. Look at it. Did you watch the video? Look at. He's behind me right now.
Oh wait, is that him?
I mean, I'm
30. Him when he gets confronted by the guy.
He's the. Here's how I know. I'm sorry, Golden Boy. Did you want to say something?
No, go for it.
Here's how I knew of him before this incident. Wings of Redemption was trying to lose weight. I think he put it out there, making kind of a public effort. I'm going to do this in the public light, public eye, and drop weight. And then EDP reaches out to him and says, "Hey, man, I've lost a bunch of weight. I've been where you are, and now look at me. I can help you." And Wings of Redemption said, "No, I don't want your help." And he's like, dude, shit hurts. Like, why'd you turn me down in the way that you did? You could have done it nicer. And I misquoted him, got myself in trouble. But that's the guy. He's the guy that I think is known for offering Wings of Redemption weight loss advice.
He's like, I just dropped 70 pounds myself.
Yeah.
I threw her in the river. Yeah. They'll never find the body.
But to see him in Taylor's picture behind him, he's a weight loss coach, you say?
Yeah, he sneaks
wait till
into
you
your
see
room
the
at night
full-
and steals your fat from you.
What do you see is like the full like profile of this gentleman, Woody? See, that picture's a bit deceiving. You might look at that and say obese or morbidly obese, but you'd be wrong. Okay.
What's worse
Are
than
you
morbid?
saying that picture's flattering?
That picture is very flattering that
This is
Taylor's
his
showing there.
best- this is his
We're
best
at like
angle.
farm animal levels of obesity
You know what?
at this point.
This is his best angle, but a sphere only has one angle.
It's like, when you look at Saturn like that, it's kind of rotund.
Yeah, that's the bad side. Yeah, like when they catch him, I didn't watch the whole video, but the guy in the blue shirt who's part of the like gotcha, like the budget Chris Hansen stuff, he's like, hey, want to come over here? And like just as difficult like as he was like breathing, clearly knowing like, oh no, people are gonna know I'm a pedophile, the jig is up. Like him walking to sit down somewhere, like he had to go sit down on a curb so they could tell him
You did it
"You're
just
busted."
right. It's this thing. It's this like
Lumbering.
shuffling weight from one foot to the other. It's like how people on stilts walk. How
Yeah.
it's like from here to there to here to
Like
there's
they
no
have to
like
use the
smooth. There's no
momentum.
gait.
The momentum of their fat to go back. It's like, have you ever seen them move with ropes? Those Easter Island things.
Yes.
That's how
Yes.
fat, this guy's so fat. That's how he walks.
Can we
Oh,
see
that's
the
a-
video?
That's a reference that so few of us will get, but it's perfect.
That's how you know it's good. Six people got it.
I need to see what's up. And now
That's crazy.
we also have some of these text messages that he sent, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, and like I was scrubbing through the video. It was like this girl talking for like 2 hours about the whole transcripts. It was taking forever, so I was just like scrubbing through, looking at the sidebar and reading it on my own. And not all of them were even sexts. Like there was a lot of that, but there was one where like the bait girl was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Just took a monster shit, haha." And then he sent a picture of his shit.
Oh no.
in the toilet, like a big, streaky fat person.
Holy
shit.
crap.
And she's like, haha. And it's like, okay, that should be your first clue. This isn't a real 13-year-old girl that you're sending pictures of your feces to. Yeah, so
Also,
that was-
who would just think to send a picture of their feces over a text? Like that just seems so
yeah, it's a real pedophile moment. When you do-
real. Just dear God, man, these people.
Oh, and he was like sending dick pics, talking about like, oh, it won't hurt. I'll go in slow. And
Oh.
like,
Is
like-
that in
like-
these messages that Kyle sent?
No, it's not in those. You have to go to
I can't believe this. He goes, kiss your daddy goodnight, lol. Sleep
Yeah.
tight, princess. And he includes a photo of himself where he's
Most
he's
flattering
just-
angle, really.
It's he looks a little bit like Daniel Cormier from this angle.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. And then
Then he sent
Let's
some
see.
kissy photos, a little typo in the emoji.
oh yeah, the fact that you can control me, make me yours. You just have complete and total power over me. And the girl, this 13-year-old girl, or someone posing as one. No, I think it's actually a 13-year-old girl says, "Oh man, I'm going to enjoy this very much. You make me feel some kind of way." Right. Okay.
And then EDP says, same here, you drive me crazy beyond control. I want you to have mind control over me, totally abuse me, treat me like the naughty boy I've been. And here's where I take objection. He wasn't being a sadist, he was being a masochist. The dude got his terms wrong. That's the real sin here.
Kiss me, please.
Yeah, I'm
my
actually
God.
finding
Oh my
stories
God.
on it right now. I'm just like been searching online, like any outlets that maybe have picked it up or whatever. Yeah, nothing states what has happened to him since though.
Yeah, I have no idea.
This is kind of interesting. So he sends her a picture of a fleshlight,
I'm on
and
that
he's-
part too.
and he says to her, "So pretty much, I stick my dick. So it's pretty much, I stick my cock/dick inside of here, and it's supposed."
Do you need a slash there?
And it's supposed, not supposed, supposed to feel like a vagina. And this is interesting because you've got to interpret this. Think about what he's written here. I doubt it, but it feels amazing. You lube it up and you stroke. All right. Think about what
Yeah, I get where you're
read
coming
into
from.
this.
Uh-huh. It's
I think
clear.
EDP's a virgin. EDP doesn't know what a vagina feels like.
He
He's
knows what a
literally saying-
fleshlight feels like, but he doesn't.
Yes.
He says this is supposed to feel like a vagina, but I doubt it. As in, he
maybe.
doesn't have any confirmation what a vagina feels like.
I mean,
EDP
for
is a
someone
virgin.
his size, like I would imagine sex is like literally mechanically impossible. Like there's just no angles for someone that fat.
Hey,
to do
you make it happen. I would imagine you'd just make it happen. You know,
think Taylor is trying to
you want to
say
get it in there.
that
You get
these
it in
girls
there.
are safe,
Yeah, maybe.
that there was no
You
threat
know-
posed, and EDP is innocent. That's what
I mean,
Taylor's
the last
getting
thing
at.
you want is like a pedophile who's really into CrossFit. He's just like, yeah, we caught you, and he's just parkouring away. God, we'll never catch him.
Doing shitty pull-ups along the way.
Yeah, he's a brilliant criminal mastermind. Yeah, so like he did say that's a really good pickup, Kyle, because I didn't catch that, but I think you're right. I think he is a virgin and that he didn't know what vagina feels like. And he just like responding to things like she said, what you doing? I have this sex toy. It's called a fleshlight, and I am fucking it.
You know, it's funny when he was saying, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" And he's like, "You know, is, do you like kids?" He's like, no. The subtext I was picking up that whole time was that he didn't really have his choice of girls, and that he was taking whatever he could get. And no one else said anything like that, but that's how I interpreted it. Add this virgin evidence on there, and I think that the reason he's going for these kids is that he's having more success with them than he is like 21-year-olds.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. That could very well be true. That he's like going for kids because
I've done some research. I've been digging on this.
nice.
By the way, I'm sorry if I've been silent.
No, it's good.
Okay, so the guy's name, and Kyle, I think you're really going to enjoy this. His name is Chet Goldstein.
Chet
Pretty
Gold.
good.
Wait,
Chet-
the guy in the blue shirt?
Yeah, his name is Chet Goldstein. So not too far from what did you
Rascal
say?
McGuffins.
Rascal McGuffins. Yeah. Interestingly enough, though, apparently he has also, since this has gone out, been embroiled in controversy of his own, because there's video footage of him saying he had claimed, he said, when referring to a 3-year-old, he said, however, even Goldstein has since been embroiled in his own controversy after saying on video, I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part, when referring to a 3-year-old. Now, then there's also a video of him, and I'll share it with you guys. It's him. Like him using, like saying the N-word, like hard R type stuff, like some other racist stuff. Quite interesting.
Not Rascal McGuffins.
Not Rascal, like not the Rascal McGuffins, dude. Damn it.
Goldstein.
Hey guys, Rascal McGuffins here. You may have seen a video of my alter ego, Chet. Now, Chet said some very borderline things, and I think you all understand. Chet is just a character. Okay.
Chet Goldstein. It's obviously a fake name. You know, NASCAR in the front, finance in the back.
Jesus.
Rascal McGuffins would never co-sign those terrible things that Chet was saying. I just want to distance myself from Chet. Here and now.
Chet.
Anyway, I just found that to be quite interesting, and then obviously I'm still looking for what the hell happened to this guy. Like, where the hell is he? I mean, obviously the dude's a monster. It needs to be freaking taken off of the streets like immediately. But dear God,
EDP
man.
or Rascal?
Oh no, EDP. I mean,
okay.
I have a thing where I feel like if your name is eat the pussy, I feel like probably not that's good coming out of there. You know what I mean? And apparently he was an Eagles fan. I guess he's known for like being a sports.
Oh, that's the last straw.
Yeah, he's how dare he? But yeah, I'm looking at like his stuff. I'm like trying to go deep down the rabbit hole to find like more information. Getting all Inspector Gadget over here.
I'm a little torn. We're riding this guy for being named EDP. I'm over here literally named Woody. Like, am I in some sort of trouble here?
Yeah, but you're fine.
You would never go to meet up with a 13-year-old unless they challenge you to a fist fight online.
Or just a 1v1 on Rust. I don't know. But like, that makes sense.
No, we're not doing any of that gross stuff you're talking about. We're just going to
fight. Excuse me. Meet me in the front of the Target. We're going to fight right now. Okay.
Bring your singlet, like I told you in those messages. That was going to be rough.
The activity, not for anything else.
Are you oiled up?
There's
want to change.
There's a documentary from 10 or 8 months ago posted on YouTube. That's called EDP445, The Birth of a Predator. And like now there's a bunch of comments on there like, aged like wine. How did you made a 40-minute documentary 9 months ago about this, and now it's coming out? Like, what I'm curious about is, obviously this is getting a lot of attention, but like how did it happen 5 times, I guess, prior to this, and nothing happened? Where it's like, you caught me again. I was talking to a 13-year-old, not a 12-year-old. That's disgusting. A 13-year-old.
Because Rascal McGovern's wasn't on the case. Before, you just had like people just trying to expose him, and like it seemed like I saw this one clip of him, and I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't want to drag the good name of EDP through the mud or anything. So just know that I'm paraphrasing a bit. But I guess what had happened was some 13, 14-year-old had like been messaging him back and forth, and then when things like didn't go her way, or maybe he didn't want to like do something for her, then she like uploaded the screenshots and such. Mm-hmm. And then I saw a video of him going on this rant, like streaming from his phone. I don't know what platform, but anyway, he's streaming and he's all irate. He's just like, these little 15, 16-year-old whores out there just slinging that pussy, just giving it away to whoever wants it. These little dirty whores twerking and showing their assholes. Like, they want to message a big time YouTuber and then just upload the screenshots like it's evidence or something. Well, fuck you. And it's just like, dude, you just did the prosecutor's job for them. Like, they don't even have to like.
Well, he made this video for us.
What if at the end of his conversation with Rascal McGovern, he was just like, so all right, I guess there ain't no girl then, huh? And they're like, yeah, of course there's no girl, you idiot. This is a setup. That's why we're here. He's like, does this mean ain't no cupcake neither?
There's no cupcake.
If he asked Rascal about the cupcake, that might have been the best piece of defense that he could have mounted. like imagine that court, like, Your Honor, all he cared about when he was confronted by these journalists was his cupcake. This man has the mind of a chubby 12-year-old.
I
show you his YouTube channel as evidence of this.
I found a
video. His name is
this.
Eat the Pussy. Yeah. What can he say? Sorry, Woody.